here with VDG. Today we are going over why placing a call to action on your website, blog, and social posts are important for your business's marketing efforts. The first step of lead generation is typically triggered by a call to action, encouraging website visitors to fill out a form, subscribe to an email list, or even buy your product. A successful CTA can then lead to conversions, which ultimately increases your return on investment. But that's what business is working towards, right? So, let's begin by getting a clear understanding of what a call to action is. A CTA is an image or line of text that prompts visitors to your website to take action. It is, quite literally, a call to take an action. Think of those buttons, text links, or images that have enticed you to do something in order to receive something in return. Download, buy, learn, request, click, sign up, subscribe, join, get started, contact, claim. These are all CTAs. Most CTAs will send you to a landing page with a form that the visitor must fill out in order to receive the offer. Depending on the value of the offer, the form can be as simple as asking for an email address, or it can require more information such as a phone number or company info. By clicking on the CTA and filling out the provided form, the user has now transitioned from a prospective customer to a lead. Without CTAs, visitors are more likely to leave your website without engaging with any of the content you've worked so hard to create, and they take their valuable contact with them. Now that we have established the need for a CTA on your site, what are some best practices to keep in mind when implementing them? First, you need to make sure your CTA is action-oriented. Be descriptive about the action you want the user to take. Let them know immediately what they'll receive by clicking the CTA. For example, instead of using the CTA download now, use a more descriptive CTA such as download my ebook. This lets visitors know that by clicking the CTA, they will be downloading an ebook. In fact, we would suggest being even more specific. For example, download my ebook about CTA best practices. Next, make sure they stand out from your content. Visually, CTAs need to draw your attention. They shouldn't be wallflowers who blend into the background and are easily overlooked, but should stand out from the other content on your website and demand visitors' attention. It is important to consider the size and color of your CTA. And last but not least, remember location is key. The placement of your CTA is incredibly important. Take into account the buyer persona you're trying to reach. Consider placing CTAs at the end of relevant blog posts or any pages with content consistent with your offer. And don't be afraid to try multiple locations until you find the one that works best. CTAs are an important tool used to guide potential customers through the buyer's journey, taking them from prospect to lead to customer. They are imperative to helping you push visitors deeper into your website, encouraging them to engage with all of the valuable content you've produced that will help them make those crucial buying decisions. So, don't sleep on CTAs. They are the critical first step to generating leads for your business. We hope this video was helpful in showing the importance of CTAs. For more information, please visit the link below.